I've been racking my brain, but honestly, I can't think of a single animal that can consistently take down a hippo. These lumbering, aggressive tanks of the wild dominate wherever they roam, and even the fiercest predators have learned to give them a wide berth. Today, we're about to witness why, because when you mess with a hippo, you're playing with fire. TCD animals. Even the mighty elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, isn't safe from hippo rage. One unlucky elephant just wanted to cool off in the water, but the hippos, they weren't having it. A sneak attack from behind sent the massive creature packing, reminding us all that hippos don't share. Crocodiles are usually feared in the animal kingdom, but when a hippo decides it wants your spot by the river, you move. One massive croc tried to hold its ground, but after a quick reality check from the hippo, it thought better of it and scurried away. You eat grass, but you're a big creature. Imagine a rhino, armored like a medieval knight, standing its ground. Thick skin, massive bulk, and a sharp horn ready to gore anything in its path. Sounds like a solid contender against a hippo, right? Well, not quite. One particular rhino learned this lesson the hard way. Strutting around as if it owned the place, it managed to rub the wrong hippo the wrong way. With a single deep, guttural roar, the river beast made its stance crystal clear. This was not a fight worth sticking around for. Rhinos are tough, but hippos are another level of crazy. Buffaloes are no joke. They take on lions, they trample hyenas, and they hold their own in the wild. But facing a hippo, that's a different ball game. What started as an intense standoff quickly turned into a lesson in survival. The buffalo, muscles flexed and horns lowered, looked like it was ready to fight. But the hippo, it didn't even flinch. With a gaping mouth large enough to swallow a small car, it lunged. And just like that, the buffalo had a decision to make: stand its ground and risk decapitation or live to see another day. It wisely chose the latter, beating a hasty retreat before the hippo could turn it into an afternoon snack. Lions, the kings of the savannah, the apex predators, the ruthless hunters. You'd think they'd know better than to wake a sleeping hippo, right? Wrong. One particularly clueless lion made the mistake of disturbing a napping river monster, and the result: pure chaos. The hippo sprang to life, furious and ready to destroy anything in its way. In a matter of seconds, the lion went from a confident predator to a helpless plaything, getting tossed like a ragdoll in a hurricane. The only reason it lived to see another sunrise. The hippo decided it wasn't worth the effort. But the poor decision-making didn't stop there. 3 more lions, feeling cocky, decided to wade into hippo territory. Big mistake. As soon as their paws touched the water, an enraged hippo came charging like a battleship with one mission: clear the intruders. One lion barely made it across, but the others, they turned back, realizing that a few sips of water weren't worth becoming hippo chow. Looks like the king of the jungle just got demoted to court jester, Hippo style. You'd think a lone hippo surrounded by lions would be in trouble. But nope, this hippo was built different. Instead of running, it charged straight into the pride. Let that sink in. Surrounded by one of nature's deadliest predators, this hippo didn't hesitate to throw itself into battle, sending the lions scrambling. And if that wasn't enough to prove it was an absolute unit, just look at its back, scarred, battered, but still standing. This was a beast that had seen things and survived them all. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a group of lions lounged by a water hole, looking all relaxed and content. Maybe they were thinking about their next hunt. Maybe they were composing their latest Instagram captions. Who knows? What they didn't expect was for an angry hippo to crash their chill session like an unwelcome party guest. Without hesitation, it stormed towards them and those big bad cats. Gone. No arguments, no fight, no second thoughts, just pure, instinctive survival mode as they scattered. If you ever think you're having a bad day, just imagine being a lion stuck on a tiny rock, surrounded by massive hippos. The lion had no escape, no options, no plan. And when one of the hippos decided to charge, there was only one way out, straight into the water. The poor feline had to make a desperate leap and, by sheer luck, managed to escape without getting crushed. A leopard, focused entirely on its fishy meal, had no idea what was lurking just beneath the mud. Inches away, a massive hippo lay submerged, watching, waiting. It was like a horror movie scene. The clueless protagonist, the silent monster. Luckily for the big cat, the hippo wasn't in a bad mood that day. Otherwise, it would have been lights out. Another leopard, another terrible decision. Spotting a baby hippo, it thought it had scored an easy meal. But what it failed to consider was the angry, overprotective mother standing guard. Lesson of the day: if you're asleep, fast sports car, don't pick a fight with a military-grade tank. Now, here's something you don't see every day: a hippo facing off against a shark. The shark, probably minding its own business, suddenly found itself way too close to the wrong crowd. Without a second thought, the hippo charged, forcing the apex predator to retreat. Even the kings of the ocean know better than to mess with these beasts. Whether it's lions, crocodiles, buffaloes, or even sharks, hippos do not back down. They don't negotiate. They don't tolerate. They dominate. The message is clear. If you're smart, you stay out of a hippo's way. Because if you don't, well, let's just say it won't end well. If you've enjoyed exploring these remarkable stories from the wild, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from the animal kingdom. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.